What a beautiful day it is. Welcome back to another Lighkerius production, everybody. As you can see, today, I am chilling downstairs. I had just gotten out of the shower. I've got work in about an hour or so, you know. You know how it is. But, that's mainly, if you'll notice, that's why mainly the time in between videos is so, off and on. It's because, depending on when I get up, boom, video, or it's boom, doom scroll on TikTok for a little bit, try to think of an idea for a video, and then go to work. So, welcome back to another video, y'all. As you can see, chilling in the recliner. Not really, too bothered by much. No, I'm just kidding, I'm overthinking everything. But, yeah, you know how it is. That's just how it be, you know. After recently turning 18 and not going to college yet, it's rough on you, let me tell you. Just trying to figure things out, it's difficult. But, hey, we're getting through it. Everything's good. You know. But, I hope that you guys enjoyed the last video. I know it was kind of iffy, because it was kind of just me rambling in one take, but you know. I was like, you know. So in today's video, I'd like to talk to you about this story idea that I had. Sorry, story idea that I had, not store idea. Anyway, anywho. So, let me tell you about this story idea that I had. Okay, so it was about, I don't know how many months it's been now, maybe 3 or 4, around there. I was just chilling in bed one night, you know, who knows what I was doing, and, something in my head was like, right, as it does, and I started thinking of this concept, and it was like, what if there's a story, right, where the entire, world doesn't have any light whatsoever? And so my brain started turning and coming up with these ideas. And I was like, oh. So the story would be called Oil Lamps. At least that's the concept I have right now. And basically, there's no electricity, no way to make fire. And so I kind of came up with, or not that there's no way to make fire, rather that there's, oh, hello, hold on. Rather that there's no, way for them to make fire with the resources they have. If that makes sense. So basically, everybody's blind. The story. But there is light. That's the thing. I'm trying to decide if I want to have it, be a government that rations out all the light. Or what. But the only way you can get light is through these, lamps. And, the lamps would have a certain use to them, and that's the only way that you could get light. And so, I'd want it to be, basically a story about the people trying to get the light back, obviously, and figuring out what happened, where did this light go, why don't we have any light, you know what I mean? So I thought, and then I came up with 2 characters that were born, I was thinking the time period of being, in the darkness to, how long it's been. I was trying to decide how long I wanted that to be, and my first idea was have it be, 16 years, so that one of the kids could be born before the light went out, and then one of the kids could be born after the light went out, and see that, relationship between the two of them. Because obviously, one's gonna have a bunch of questions about, oh, what was it like, you know? stuff like that. And, like, I wanted to have that, and then I thought of a darker piece to this. Not gonna be in there, guys. Even though it is really cool, it's really dark, so, like, trigger warning. I don't know. Basically, I wanted to do, like, or show how, because humans produce oil, I wanted to figure out if there's a way I could implement, like, people being worked for their oil, because there's no oil on the world anywhere else. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, let me tell you. But, like, imagine that, right? The only way you can get this resource of light is by using people to fuel society, pretty much. Anyways, but you kind of get the point where I'm going with this. You know what I mean? Let me check my notes, make sure I'm not missing anything. So, I might have forgotten some key pieces of information. Yeah, this is a darker story than I made it out to be being, because, so, basically, the government are not good people, or the leaders of the world in this story are not good people. First of all, I wrote down 50 years since 50 years since the world's light went out, right? And I looked over my notes and I saw that, like, there were so-called vitamin D pills that were, like, sent out and given to everybody to take. Turns out, I wrote down that those aren't vitamin D pills, and it just makes it to where, like, you're not vulnerable to, or, like, it makes you basically allergic to sunlight and specific forms of it, so that the government can use brighter lights that they have to torture people. But I don't know. And I also wrote that there was, like, this disease called morning rattle, which is, like, if you're exposed to too much light for a longer period of time, then the light will basically, like, make you, like, you know, like, seize up, and your vocal cords will start to rattle. What was I thinking? You know, what? What? That's insane. But no, there was that. I feel like there was something else. Apparently, I wrote down the Great Riot. Don't know what that one's about. But, you know, there's that too. That was mainly all the plot points that I had written down. I didn't have a whole lot besides that. I did have two character names, Sandro and Ciro. I had those names, which I thought were pretty cool. I don't know if I'm ever gonna write this. Just so you guys know. If anybody wants to steal this idea, I mean, if you want to, that's okay. But, like, I don't know. I kind of made it, but you can have it if you want it, type of a thing. But I just thought it was really cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's more of a darker story that I've thought of, but haven't touched. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't gotten the ability to write in about 3 months' time. I have not had a computer. And I have not gotten a computer yet. So, but I want to keep writing when I can. So, yeah. But thank you guys for listening in to another Lighkerius production. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna try to do more. I'm actually try and do more in the mornings. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this one, let me know if you have any ideas or things you want me to talk about. Much love. Lighkerius out. Oh, we're not doing that one. We are not doing Lighkerius out. We still gotta find an outro. We'll figure it out. I'm sure. Alright. See y'all.